Hey everyone, Shri here. I know it's been a long time since I've made any video, but here I am, back with a new video. So let me set a context for this video. In this video, I'm going to rework my portfolio website. So as you can see, this is my older website. Okay, this is the website that I made 3 years back when I was just getting into my first year of my college. And back in the days, I thought to, showcase my skills that I had. So, oh, wait. So, yeah, this is the website that I actually made back then. So, as you can see, these are my tech stacks. And when I scroll, my about section actually pops up. I had this small fun fact lying out there. It's just a normal hovering card. I mean, yeah, looking at this website, I realized that I had very few knowledge about how the React actually works, and hence I vibe coded it. I knew how HTML, CSS, and JavaScript actually work. Static websites, but I wanted it to be a bit dynamic with a good tech stack. So I used React to make this website through vibe coding, and as you can see, the vibe coding results, it's completely over. It's completely, it looks vibe coded entirely. Yeah. And yeah, this is my favorite section, my blog post that I can, I have connected it to my, WordPress. When I click on read more, I'll be redirected to the blog page, the WordPress blog page. So yeah, this is pretty basic website that I made back in the days. 3 years ago is actually, like, 3 years is a really big gap to actually know what I've actually improved. Now that I know React, I know Next.js, I know the entire Merge stack, and like including backend, frontend, everything. Also UI UX designing. Back then I had UI UX designing, but not so much, and I was not so much into it. But now that I've already worked in a few projects, few companies, few freelancing, and with few clients, etc, now I got some idea how to actually make it. So let's just dive into making the website, remapping the website. Yeah. So finally our project is complete, and I'm really excited to show you guys like what we have done till now. It literally looks amazing, and I'm just excited to show you guys how it actually looks. So this is the hero section of my page, and yeah, the entire page theme is black and white, mainly gray and black. Okay, I'll be, will be understanding that why I made it in gray and black later on, but let's explore the website for now. Okay, as you can see, this is me. This is my photo that I generated in Gemini and just pasted it here. It just follows my cursor movement, that is all. And this is the nav bar we got here. It looks cool, basic, but some niche touches. Then we have get in touch. When we'll click on the get in touch, it basically shows us my contact options, like, so anyone can easily contact me using these contact options. They can either mail me or message me or call me directly. You guys can connect with me as well. But as we scroll down, I see the about section. Now, what about about section? It's basically about me. Now, why I divided into two separate sections? Because I found this cool, animated GIF in Canva. So I thought to put it in here. But when I kept it in single section, like single grid, I wasn't able to find any cool, like, better place to place it anywhere. So what I did is I divided it into two separate grids. I put this under my journey. So it's basically just, it represents my journey, nothing more than that. Like, I am climbing one step ahead as I learn, and that is what this GIF actually shows. It's wearing a bag, it's, there are some flowers there. That is literally my vibes. So yeah, this is just my journey, my about section. And then we have a cool marquee section right here, text marquee. You can say it infinite text scroll. Now, what cool about it is that it has a scroll engine. Like, when I scroll up, it scrolls in different direction. When I scroll down, it scrolls in different direction. Okay, and both are going into opposite directions. So it looks actually a bit cool. Now then we have here our tech stacks, like what tech stacks I have. Oh, sorry. And yeah, when you click on any tech stack, it will actually redirect you to the the project that I built using those tech stack. So I'll just go to my about tech stack section. Yeah, so we have all these tech stack listed right here, and when I click on any of the tech stack, like for an example, I'll click on Next.js. It will redirect you to a GitHub repository of mine, which is based on a you know which is a Next.js project. Okay. Well, this project is this project is private. Like I made it private recently, but yeah, let me just go here. Yeah. So as you can see, these are my tech stack. Anything you click, it will redirect you to that project using whichever tech stack it is listed over here. Then we have our arsenal section. Now, what is an arsenal section? Arsenal is in general way, it is meant by weapons. Okay. Now, why I have named it arsenal? Because see, anything I learned, all the skills that I have are basically my weapons, and it helps me grow even more. And that's why I call them arsenals. And this cool line is generated by, you know, actually generated by anti-gravity, Google's anti-gravity. Yes, I vibe coded this, but 40% of it is vibe coded. Rest everything I have did it on my own, and I'm really happy for the fact that I designed this entire website first, then planned it out how I'm going to build it, and then I built it. So that's why I was really excited to show you guys. So then as we scroll down, we have our, it is a sticky scroll section where the section stays at the same place, but cards will pop up in parallel directions. Okay, now as you can see, it will go in as if the branch is growing and growing even more. And that is how my journey actually started. If you will see the fifth number, it is photo editing. Okay, I learned photo editing and graphic designing, and I worked in a few freelance projects. Then I went into video production where I start doing YouTube and stuff, and then got into an internship using video. Like I used to edit videos for someone. Then I learned data analysis when I was in the first year of my college in 2023. By the end of 2023, I was already, like 80% through the data analysis course. And meanwhile, I started also learning about designing UI UX and web designing and stuff. That's what actually gave me a good opportunity and gave me more experiences to grow even more. And then finally, like right now, as of now, I have completed the web development. Yeah, and this is the perfect example of the web development. Like this my portfolio website holds the best example of web development, and hence I have made this video. And after web development, currently I'm learning AI ML, and we'll see where this trajectories takes me. So yeah, let's just scroll down, and then you'll see the project showcase section. This section, personally, I believe this is the best section of my entire portfolio, because this section shows all the projects, all the all the websites that I built, I curated myself, I designed myself, and I literally love this section. And you also might have noticed that the entire page is still like black and gray, but only the tech stack is colorful. Yes, because they are my weapon. As I said, my tech stacks are basically my skills and my knowledge that I have, and that's why they are colorful. Also, the projects that I've made, like they actually portray my knowledge that I have used somewhere. Okay, like these projects is a compilation of all the clients I have, like all the clients projects that I've did, all the internship that I've worked in. So these are the compilation of all those projects that I did during my internship and freelancing. So yeah, let's just go down. We have experience here. Okay, this experience section is also a sticky scroll where the entire section stays at the same position, but also it is a scroll stack. What is a scroll stack? Basically, one card tops over another card, and it goes on topping over on each other. Okay, as you can see, like yeah, I have been assigned as campus representative by Geeks for Geeks. Currently, uh, there is this event going on, open source connect event, where my project has been listed. Yes, AI council, one of my project has been listed. I'll put that video in the description, videos link in the description. You can check it out. So yeah, I'm also in the open source connect event. I'm working currently in Bolt Drive Innovations. It's a company that I'm working in. I mean, college का head coordinator होना isn't a flex, but somehow I put it there. Like, it looks cool. Yeah. These are some of my experiences. Then coming up, we have our startup ventures. These are the startup ventures that I did. Okay, I'll be making a very separate video explaining these startups, because these startups are really closely, you know, connected with my heart. So I'll be explaining you about these startups in a later video. But for now, I'll just let you know that yes, I myself worked in these startups. Right now, I'm focusing on skilling up and focusing on my career. But yeah, I worked on these startups, and those experiences were much more crazier than making this website. I'll be explaining in a separate video if you guys like. Then we have impacts and recognition. Yes, these are my recognition and certifications, basically what I did, what I not. And yeah, I found these cool images, so I just put it up there. Yeah, 2x winner, BPUT, 5 hackathons. I participated in 5 plus hackathons. Small things that I've added for if any recruiters see this website, then they can it is valuable for them mainly. Then I have my writings here. Yeah, this is like among all the sections, the portfolio, like showcase section, and this writing section is my one of the favorite part, because I wrote these things on my own, and they are connected to basically the WordPress. If I'll click on it, it will be redirected to the WordPress where I have written all this, and you guys can check it out as well. I'll put the website link. I'll put the website link so you guys can check it out. But yeah, this was the writing section. As I scroll over it, as you can see, as I hover over it, it is showing all the images that are attached with the blog itself. Then what they say, it is basically a testimonial. I don't know why I put it up here, but I just put it up here just in case. I'll be adding more testimonials, so it will be a scrolling section where all the testimonials are continuously scrolling and you can't control it basically. Then I got the last text marquee section, the infinite scroll one, and our footer section. This is our footer. Yeah, this is me. This is me. Yeah, I designed it on I generated this using Gemini. So yeah, let's walk together. This is my contacts and Instagram, GitHub, LinkedIn. This was the entire website. Okay, so I'll just scroll it once for you guys from the very top. This is our hero section. This is our website. This is our hero section. This is our about section. Then this is the infinite text marquee. We have our tech stacks. We have our arsenals. Then we got our project showcase. Then we got our experiences listed in here. Then we got the startup ventures that I worked in. Then impacts and recognitions, writings, what they say, and finally the footer. This was the whole website. But there is one simple thing that I added to this website for easier interaction, like making it a bit more interactive. That is this chatbot, a simple chat. Tell me about Shreyansh. So it will just give me a about section of mine. If I just want to know the services what I provide, you can just click on the view services. It will show, if I choose web development, it will show all the things that I do in web development. I want I want a SaaS platform. I'll just click this. And when I click on the connect on WhatsApp, it will basically draft a customized WhatsApp message, and it will be sent to my WhatsApp directly from the number of the user. Okay. So this is a simple thing that I thought it might actually add some value to the website. I didn't put a lot of effort into this, but somehow I feel very happy because I designed it on my own. Let me know in the comments how you think this website looks. I believe this website is actually pretty good.